Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch another episode of Sex Education. This is episode 8. I believe this is the season 1 finale. It's taken me 95 years to get here, but we are finally here. Last episode was the dance, and we had a lot of emotional moments, I feel like. We had the reunion of Otis and Eric. That was really nice, really beautiful, made me tear up a bit. And then we had the moment where the one dude was just gonna yeet himself off the castle. I think it was a castle or a moon. Could have been both. And Otis had to give him a speech to bring him down. And in that speech, he kind of revealed to Maeve that he has feelings for her, or at least did at one point. And we kind of realized that she has feelings for him. And it's this whole confungled mess, just jumbled all together. And it's no bueno for all individuals involved. So, either way, we're going to see what happens in the season 1 finale. I'm very excited to jump into it. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and helps my channel grow. Other than that, if you're interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Sometimes I post these reactions a little bit early on Patreon as well, so if you're interested in that, consider checking it out. But otherwise, let's check out Season 1, Episode 8 of Sex Education. Snarling and growling. That's always a great start. Oh yeah, this guy and Lily.
Galaxy. At last.
No way. Brother.
Let's do this, you cosmic hunk.
Honestly, love this for her. Great job, Lily.
Ow! Ow! Ah.
What's wrong?
Nothing, try again.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, retreat! Oh, retreat! Oh.
Why won't it go in?
I don't know.
Damn. She tried so hard to get to this point. And then it's just a failure from launch. Rip. Rip to Lily's dreams. Chief, you reading your mama's book about you, boy? Are there any revealing details? Ooh. Time to wake up. Got school tomorrow.
You know what I said before? About the whole, I love you thing. I was seriously wasted.
Well, don't say that.
So I don't expect you to, say it back or anything, you know?
Are you telling her you didn't mean it? Oh. Eric. Just legs wide open, brother. Yes, Eric has got his funk back, and I love it.
You save the crossword for me, please.
Fill it out. Fill the whole thing out. It's just out of spite. Just takes it. He's like, nah. Disrespect your surroundings. That would have been way cooler if you made it, but still.
I made some notes on your book, the one about me. You should consider using a thesaurus in the future.
Goddamn, son. Damn, son.
Chapter 1, Otis's surprise admission.
It's chapter 1.
Sorry, not funny. Very bad gene.
She seemed to think that there was something going on between Maeve and I, romantically.
Sorry, not the fun part.
He's like, that's ridiculous.
Someone like Maeve is never going to be interested in me because I'm a loser and she is a lioness.
Ah.
Yep, that's where you went wrong, Chief.
Nice outfit.
Woohoo! Damn, son.
Thanks, Anwar. I
There's
love
really no need to respond. Glad to see you back, Eric.
Thanks, sir.
Apologize for being mean to him.
Look, we all have bad days, you know? But in every cloud, there is a rainstorm. No, wait, sorry, that's right. There is a rainbow in every cloud, is it?
After every rainstorm, there's a rainbow.
The 2 weeks of detention.
Still very much in your future. So,
Yeah.
I'll see you after school.
But you don't have to feel as bad about it anymore. Which, arguably, is worth it.
I know all about your drug ring.
They're not mine.
It's just so aggressive.
I just didn't do anything. Leave him out of it.
He's just so aggressive right now.
You're going to tell me exactly what happened at the school dance. And then you will face an external tribunal who will decide whether you have a future at this school.
Why?
Are we not going to talk about this? Is that it?
I trusted you, Otis.
But
Yeah, but, I mean, he didn't, like, technically betray your trust. I mean, well, he technically did, but...
I don't want to have sex with you.
Neither do I. You were bad. Look, I need some advice about me.
About her hoo-ha.
Shit.
Oh, now you actually do need this fixed, and you ruined your connection with the actual plumber that enjoys you.
Yeah.
Hello, Jakob. It's Jean.
I'm afraid my pipes burst under my sink.
And
Jean,
water's going everywhere.
you have to stop breaking things when you want sex. I want a relationship. I do not want to be your handyman. Goodbye, Jean.
Okay, but from a business perspective, she legit needs this fixed.
I worked so hard. The set, the costumes, the makeup, everything was perfect.
Too much pressure.
Do you like being out of control?
No, nobody
Guess
does.
not. Like, I hate roller coasters.
You're unconsciously halting your progress.
Like
Stay in
Otis
control.
was.
But I want to have sex, so why would I do that?
He ain't your brain. How's he supposed to know?
I've got to do all of this on my own.
No, that would be impossible.
Adam's here, too.
No, you have company.
Is it Adam? Oh, rip. Ba ba, why are you reading about vaginas? Oh, damn.
Jesus Christ, Mum!
Why are you so angry?
You're a hypocrite!
How?
You say you're all about honesty and clear communication, but you're not honest at all. You inveigle your way into everything I do and then act like it's an accident. You cross multitudes of parental boundaries on a daily basis. Sneaky woman.
Yes.
Please leave.
He counted to 10.
I thought you were finally listening to me, that you would let me be independent, but you just can't help yourself. Like you think I'm somehow part of you.
Well, you are part of me.
No, I'm not, Mum.
He's an individual person.
Ola, you're at my door.
My dad sent me to fix your sink.
Oh, she's capable as well.
Look, you don't need to do that. My mum's called a plumber.
Damn, she's just as capable.
My teacher wants me to apply for the aptitude scheme at school.
Oh, what, you're serious?
Yeah, she's smart.
I just don't want to be living here in 10 years, you know.
You won't be.
You'll have a real life with a real job. Lesbians on ecstasy? Is that what that poster says? Oh. That's Otis's. Pretend that you didn't notice she sleeps with that.
You know, if you helped me, we could actually get out of here a lot quicker.
Technically, no, you can't. He said, I'll see you in 2 hours, not I'll see you when this is done. You're
Ouch.
here for 2 hours, whether
Stop
you clean
it.
the whole time or not.
Were you born a bully, or are you one because your dad's one? I saw you at the dance.
It's a good question. Okay, this is gonna lead to kissing. You were the one on top of him. Why'd you say get off? Ooh. That awakened something in him.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Oh! What's the dynamic happening right now? Kiss, kiss, kiss. Let's go, boys. All day, son. All day. Did I call this or did I call this? This is what we call a twist. Oh, damn. He is really going for it, eh? Damn. I thought he was maybe just gonna go with a kiss, not straight for the schlong.
You are going to ride down this hill to face your fears.
I don't want to fuck a hill.
You might if you crash.
You had a panic attack when I touched your penis. Maybe we should do it together?
I love this for both of them, honestly. You're next, Otis. Come on. You're just riding a bike. That does look very... Oh, that's gonna hurt when you hit the ground.
I think that was my Hyman! So does this mean I can have sex now?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, you're good.
Why do you want to have sex so bad?
What do you mean?
That is a good question. Why is it so important to you?
I just don't want to be left behind. I just want it over with.
That's fair.
It's not a race.
I think that makes sense.
Good.
Yes, that is good.
Adam, we should talk about this. If you ever tell anyone about this, I will fucking end you. Do you understand?
Okay. New goal. New happiness goal that I'm rooting for is the moment that Adam decides to come out publicly. That's going to be a banger of an episode.
Just take those old records off the shelf.
Listen to them by myself.
That kind of music just soothes the soul. Please tell us why you should stay at this school.
Because I'm smarter than everyone else. I'm better at grades than them. I write good papers.
I'm really smart, sir. I'm really smart. I just got unlucky in the family department. I don't get any support,
It's true.
and sometimes I do the wrong thing. But I know I can be better. And if you give me a second chance, I will not waste it.
This development is going to be very satisfying. Ooh. Touch his hand. Touch his hand. Just a little. Ooh. A little boop.
Come here.
Don't touch me.
What?
This is too much. You're too much.
I feel bad for him.
Why am I always the last to know, Maeve?
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you don't trust me. You never have.
You're not Otis.
Do you love me?
No. She does not. She loves Otis.
Just say you don't love me.
I don't.
You can't hate her for that.
I think we both know that you like somebody else anyway, Maeve.
We do really care about you.
Do you, though?
Okay. I'll swim.
Oh, fantastic.
If you let Maeve Wiley stay at school, you can't expel her.
Nice trade-off. Kate Sharma, don't let your friends be like this.
I'm dumping you. For her.
Damn right, Amy. Let's go.
She's a slag. Yeah, you're right. But so am I.
Maeve's like, excuse me.
I'm not a slag. Neither. It sounded good. Let's keep walking.
I'm not a slag. That's for damn sure, son.
Since your dad left, it's just been the two of us. And I feel like I'm losing you.
So you decided to write a book about my sexual dysfunction?
Yes, that's her way of connecting.
And you're not repressed, or dysfunctional, or unusually stunted, or any of the things that I said in the book. And I'm sorry.
I mean,
Well,
he
I am
is.
all those things, Mum. And some of it is your fault. A lot of it's Dad's fault, but mostly it's me. Not normal.
Of course you're not. You're 16.
Don't make me cry right now. Don't make me cry right now.
You're going to be just fine.
But she's still gonna write this book about you. She needs to get that paper. Oh, yes, steal that award.
Madam? Madam, come here. Come here.
Wow. His dog came back when he opened up a little bit. It could sense the repression.
Mom? I found Madam.
Oh, is this why his dad was so happy? Because he's going to military school.
Oh, don't make me go.
It's what your father wants.
Who cares what his father wants? His dad sucks.
I like you. Christ, I feel like a teenager.
It's important to be honest. Come on. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. All day, Jacob. All day.
You're holding up the line.
Shut up, Janet.
Sorry, I
don't know if that's your actual
resolving
name.
a past wrongdoing.
Yes, I can see that. It's not cute. Don't you take that tone with me, young lady.
Take whatever
Very
goddamn tone she
rude.
wants. She's the
She's
worker.
not rude. Okay, she just has a very direct manner.
No, he dove in there.
Okay, thanks, Cynthia. Jonathan.
Oh, look at the precious little baby. Little precious Jonathan. Yo, Jackson's. He did not win. There was a guy clearly like 4 feet ahead of him. Maybe he was a full lap ahead of that guy, but there was a dude that had 2 stride lengths on this man.
Did you say?
I don't take bribes. I suggest you forget about Maeve Wiley.
Ugh. You earned that, Maeve.
You saw something in me when no one else did. I was just this invisible guy in the corner, and I thought I liked being that way. Then I met you, and I figured out I'm actually good at something.
She's gonna bring him his sweater as an excuse. Maybe if you out him in front of the military man, he won't let him go to military school. That's a big rip. Oh man, of course, right as he's making up with Ola, is Maeve's gonna show up. They're gonna kiss and Maeve's gonna show up. God dang it.
Do you want to kiss me?
No, because Maeve is
Yes,
gonna walk up right now. And it's... I mean, okay, I think they're cute. I think they're cute, but... Maeve is OTP, and she's gonna walk up right now. God, I was right. She's about to come and confess her feelings, too. Just rip her heart in half. God dang it. I like Maeve better. Again, I think she's cute, but... Oi! Oh, God. You popped a very large boner. Oh no. It's a liberal use of tongue there, guys. You're gonna have to do something about that, brother. Best get to work, son. This is so weird. Ecstasy. Well, the way they shot this is insane. Dang. Well, there you have it. The season 1 finale of Sex Education. I feel like a lot of characters had a lot of growth in this episode. We had Lily with growth. We had Otis with some growth. We had Ola. We had Maeve, Jackson, Adam, Eric, Otis's mom, Jakob. Like everyone and their mothers getting positive character growth in this episode. Let's start with the least, I feel like the least, not the least important, but I feel like the least consequential to the overall story, and that's Lily. She starts out having some issues doing the deed, right? She's so desperate to get this done that she's unable to complete it when the time comes, and she has to address that with Otis, where she really gets to the heart of why she's so desperate to have sex, and that is because she feels as though she's going to get left behind by her peers. And Otis reassures her, you know, not ever, like, as much as this show has portrayed everybody at this school boning constantly, Otis has assured her that that's not quite what's going down, right? Most kids are not having sex. Like most high schoolers do not have sex in this show and in the real world. You know, it is not a rare thing for an individual to make it to college and beyond without doing the deed. And I think Lily needed that reassurance, right? Like she needed to be freed of that pressure, if that makes sense. And hopefully now she can be a more full individual. I don't know. I, I was so excited for her too, because she created this whole production for this. I don't even know what this kid's name is. He's the big fat guy, who's just also into aliens and anime and stuff, and they like literally the perfect pairing. And she created this whole cosplay, foreplay thing, and it's just like it didn't work out, and so it's a total bummer for her. But her and Otis ride bikes, and they figure some stuff out. Even Otis figures out that he's been like holding himself back in terms of certain things, and it's just really nice. It's really nice. He also kind of fixes his relationship with his mother, like all the issues that he's had with his mom throughout the whole season so far are seemingly fixed, right? He finally is like open and transparent with her about like what his issues are, specifically in relation to her, of like how she is consistently crossing boundaries, and he doesn't appreciate that, and she's not necessarily treating him as an individual person, and some of the sexual repression that he suffers from is a direct result of her. Most of it's from his dad, but some of it is from her. And he had to be open and honest with her about that. And he did also let her know like where her failings are as a person, of like how she's hypocritical. How she talks about being open and transparent, but she's not with him, and then she went behind his back to write a book about him. And first and foremost, didn't ask him if it was okay. But they had some positive growth, and they hugged it out, and she reassured him that like he's not some weird freak child. Like, he is just a kid, and he will figure things out eventually, and he doesn't need to worry about that necessarily. And I thought that was real nice. And then he also realizes the importance of apologizing to both Ola and Maeve. And that's a thing that we'll get to at the end. Let's talk about Jackson's character development. So he has had a very interesting development. So he has finally come to the conclusion / been informed by Maeve that she does not feel the same way about him as he does with her, right? He told her he loved her last episode. By the end of this episode, she has informed him that she does not love him. But he's still going to be loving towards her with his ransom of the principal, being like, I'll swim if she gets to stay. I do feel bad for him, right? Like, I feel like to a certain extent he has to have known this whole time that Maeve doesn't quite feel the same way. Like, they've never been 100% on the same page, and she's never really trusted him with these things that are going on with her. Like he said, he's always the last to know. The first to know is pretty much always Otis. And Jackson is aware of how she feels about Otis. And it's a bummer for him. And then he swims in the swim meet for her, and at the end of it, the principal kind of throws it back in his face and is like, I don't take bribes. Say goodbye to her. Hopefully something happens that she gets to stay. You know, maybe the rest of the tribunal votes against the principal because she's so stinking smart and she can, bring up their averages. I don't know. But he's going to be on like a whole new stage next season. Hopefully he can find a compromise with his mom, because it's clear that his moms love him and care about him and want him to succeed. But I also do think that there needs to be a middle ground where it's not all about them as well. Like they need to come to a similar kind of understanding that Otis and his mom came to. Big development with Adam and Eric. Oh boy. So I had kind of brought up this possibility a couple episodes, over the past couple episodes, about how it wouldn't surprise me if Adam had some closeted homosexual tendencies, right? Like, he may be the reason he actively picks on and tortures this like openly gay individual is because he himself has those feelings. And that was pretty much confirmed in this episode. The age-old adage of, back in the playground days when you were a wee youngin', if you're a girl, the teachers would always tell you that boys would pick on you because they liked you. Not always accurate. Sometimes boys are just dicks. But in this case, it is true. Adam picks on him because he likes him. And they have detention, and they fight, and then they make out for a brief second, and then Adam is like, you know what, I'm just going to go all the way with this and put your wiener in my mouth. And it is quite the development between the two of them, for sure. But Adam very much wants to keep this on the down low. He's like, you tell anybody about this, you're going to die. I think maybe he should have told that military guy because, the whole, I don't know how the British necessarily confront that in their military. But when did Don't Ask, Don't Tell end? Because I know that was a thing for a while. Like, that was, like, the military's official position when it came to, like, gay people in the military. It was like, ayo, don't bring it up, and we won't have to, like, kick you out or anything. I think they moved past that, and rightfully so. Like, gay people can absolutely be in the military. I don't know why it was ever an issue in the first place, but, I think that's changed now. I don't know how the British handle it, though. That's why I was saying, like, hey, maybe out him to that British guy, or to out him to the military guy, and then the military guy might be like, oh, we can't have one of those in military school. And then he'll force him to stay at school. I don't know. But that's one of, okay, so you set some goals as a viewer when watching shows. You're like, there's certain things you root for, you hope to happen, and you can see storylines start early on, right? Like something I am rooting for to happen is Otis and Maeve together. Who knows how long it'll take to get that? But when that happens, it's going to be so gratifying. Another one that has now developed is Adam and his journey towards becoming who he is, if that makes sense. The episode where Adam finally comes out, like, openly as a non-straight individual. I don't know whether he's completely gay or bi or where on that spectrum he lands, but the episode where he eventually comes out is another one of those moments where I'm excited for it to happen, because it's just gonna be a good moment. I've quoted this exact quote 1,000 times across many different platforms. Probably quoted it in a previous reaction to this show. But Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine says, anytime someone stands up and says who they truly are, the world is a better place. And I think that'll be true for Adam Groff, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Otis's mom makes out with Ola's father. That is a interesting twist, because they very much cannot both be in a relationship with each other's at the same time, right? Like, technically, it's not incest, but it feels like incest. Like, it's bad. We don't like it. Maeve's brother leaves, rightfully so. He is a bad influence on her. I like the moment where Maeve kind of stood up for herself academically, if that makes sense, when they're like, why should we allow you to stay in this class? And she's like, because I'm super effing smart. Like, I'm arguably the smartest kid in this school. Like, you let Ola into this school because you wanted your grade point averages to go up? Bruh, I'll actually start trying, and I'll shoot your averages to the moon, buddy. Like, I'll join your super smart kids class, and, it'll be a grand old time. We'll talk about physics. Like, super fun. That's going to be an interesting development, but, yeah, then the whole thing with her and Jackson happens. That's a bummer. We don't want them to be I mean, we don't want them to be fighting, but we also don't want them to be together, because we are very much on Team Otis and Maeve. OTP, baby. Amy ditches Kate Sharma and the other two mean people to be friends with Maeve full time. Gang gang, we love it. We already talked about Otis and his mother hugging it out, doing good things. Otis steals an award from Maeve. That's fun. And then he goes to apologize to Ola. And I'm of two minds of this. One, I think Ola is very nice. I think she's cute. I think her and Otis are great together. Like, she just has a nice personality. I think she's spunky and fun. And I think they make a cute pairing. In another world, if Maeve had never entered the picture, you know, it feels so mean to be like, you know, Ola's the house cat and Maeve is the lioness, but it's true. Like, in my opinion, Maeve, in terms of like quality of pairing, in relation to characters, like Otis and Maeve are just on a different level. They're in a different stratosphere than Otis and Ola. Right? Like, does that make sense? Like, I feel like the show is making that very obvious as well, that the true pairing is supposed to be Otis and Maeve. And Otis writes her this beautiful letter and gives her the award, and she's like, I'm gonna bring him his sweater back, and then we're gonna make out and stuff, and it's gonna be a grand old time. But little does she know, he is currently making out with Ola. And it's just, it's heartbreaking, because she sees it. And I don't know if she feels betrayed or just sad, but she goes back to her spot and she throws his sweater into the laundry tree thing. And it's like, don't treat his sweater like that, girlie. Be nicer to his sweater. You know, that's a nice sweater you took from him. He gave it to you, and you sniffed it constantly. All the smell's gonna be gone by now. So that's sad, but an interesting development. Otis pops a boner. He pops a boner, and he has to finish that himself. He has to address the complication that has arisen, and he is made aware of the orgasmic feeling of touching one's ween. And the way they visualized it was super funny too, because it's just like he's literally ascending to another plane. He finally realizes what it is. You know, he's past the point of like having a panic attack in relation to that sort of thing, but he's able to fully tap in to the pleasure of it. And then the season ends, and it's just like, dang, Skippy, son, like, what a season. This show's so fun. And it's so good. All in all, my opinion on the first season of this show, very positive. I freaking love this show. I'm so glad that people suggested this show. I think the first suggestion I got for this show was on Patreon. So shout out to my patrons. You guys are the best. Like, this show has made me laugh. It's made me cry. It has made me happy. It made me angry in some regard. It's just like, it's tapped into a deep well of emotions in every respect, and I just really, really enjoy it. It's like such a good show. And I think a lot of the messages it tells is very, you know, heartwarming and just good overall. I know I take way too long to watch these shows as well, so I'll try and watch faster for season 2, but freaking A, man. Like, this show's so good, and I'm so excited to watch more. But I think that's all I gotta say. Definitely let me know your opinion of the show so far if you're watching along with me, or if you watched this long ago. I would love to hear your thoughts. Definitely leave those down in the comments down below. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, like the video, subscribe, means a ton to me. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That's linked in the description down below. Sometimes I post these reactions early on Patreon as well, so if you're interested in that, consider checking it out. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.